Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Roman Wolf Gaming, and for today's video, I have a special treat for you guys. For today's video, we are launching a marathon just for you guys. Thank you guys so much for getting me to 4,000 subscribers, and we are bringing back HellBinder. This build brings absolute chaos and hell towards every single opponent that it goes up against, and not to mention, we even break 5 records with this build. So sit back, relax, you guys did your part. Now it's time for me to do my part as a celebration for you guys. Okay everybody, we had to stop what we're doing, and unfortunately we didn't get any donations, but that's not going to stop me from giving you guys a huge shout out. Thank you guys so much for building Roman Wolf Gaming where it is today. Let's get some major W's down in the comment section for every single viewer, every single subscriber, every person who's donated to this channel or even came across it. Thank you guys. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Let's keep building this community. And I have to give you guys another shout out. We are at 4,017 subscribers and I couldn't have done it without you. Like literally, please keep doing what you're doing. You guys are the absolute goats for that. We don't have a goal set yet, but I'm going to let you guys decide, so don't forget to vote on the next upcoming poll that will be posted later on today. I do want to remind everyone that this channel can take donations, however, it is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. And if you do donate anything, you will be shouted out in the next video. If you can't donate anything, that's perfectly fine. Liking and subscribing to the channel does more for me than you realize, and please don't forget to hit that alert button. Which reminds me, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more, as well as leave comments down below. And if you have no idea what you want to comment, just give yourself a shout out. You guys earned it. Okay, with all that said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the marathon. Everyone be safe. I'll catch you guys in the outro. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is great to hear from you. And today we have done it. And you know what? Just for you guys, we are going to make a complete marathon. We're going to be doing every single Gauntlet challenge with your special guest, HellBinder. And I know that you guys really love this build, and we split it up into series last time, but we are going full throttle with every single Gauntlet challenge today. So let's go ahead and dive into this build. This is going to be a lengthy video. Timestamps are in the description down below, just so you guys know. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it. So first off, we are going with my favorite staff, the Adept Spawn Shooting Fubon staff. And the reason being, not only do you have a healthy 120 attack power, but you also get 25% critical hit chance, which is absolutely absurd. Not to mention, every single time that you go to use a focus point, it slightly recovers health. And whenever you attack with 4 focus points, it actually shoots spines out of the staff, so there is a potential double attack on critical hit. Now, we are also going with the Weaver's Needle for our vessel, slightly increases critical hit chance and critical damage. We are going with Father's Stone, slightly increases critical hit chance and critical damage. However, another option that you can use is non-able, but it does take away 100 points on your mana, and we are using Spellbinder today, so that might actually take a little bit of a toll on your attack power. So we are going with Father's Stones today. Now we are going with the full complete Yaksha set. Now just having the Yaksha Mask of Outrage alone, its unique effects significantly increases attack when health is low. And whenever you have 2 of the sets equipped, Pillar Stance Varied Combo, Sweeping Gale, and Churning Gale deal additional damage. And last but not least, whenever you have all 4 equipped, Unleash the Rage Within significantly increases damage both dealt and taken. So you're pretty much built like a glass cannon. Now for the Curos, we are going with 2 Cat's Eye Beads to help increase 6% of our critical hit chance. We are also equipping 3 Beast Buddhas for that extra critical damage. And for the Gourd, we are rocking with the Immortal Blessing Gourd for those 8 sips. Health recovery is halved, but attack is increased for a short duration after using the Gourd. Drinks, we are going with Long Bomb. Each sip recovers 30% of maximum health, considerably increases damage executed by the next attack. Soaks, we are going with Tiger Relic. Using the Gourd moderately increases critical hit chance for a short duration. We are going with Robust Antler. Using the Gourd when mana is depleted, moderately increases attack for a short duration. And here's the cool thing with that, since we are using Spellbinder, it does deplete our mana, thus increasing our attack for a short duration whenever we go to use the Gourd. And last but not least, we are going with my favorite combo, the Double Cone Rooster Blood and the Death Stinger combo. The Death Stinger will poison us. The Double Cone Rooster Blood will immediately heal us, thus giving us moderately increased movement speed and critical hit chance. Okay, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop over to the spells. Okay, so for the spells, you can't have HellBinder without Spellbinder, so we are going with Spellbinder. We are going with Life-Saving Strand, especially where we are a glass cannon. And last but not least, we are rocking with Rock Solid. Okay, so ignore the previous stats that you guys might have just seen. I forgot that I already did Spellbinder and I took a drink just for training purposes. So look over to the right, these are the true base stats. And I also want to remind you guys that stats do vary from playthrough to playthrough, skill tree to skill tree, and also depending on what level you are. I am completely maxed out on the skill tree, which actually gives me a little bit of boost on attack power, not to mention critical hit chance and yada yada yada. So I do want to go ahead and throw that out there. So stats do vary from build to build. Now, on the right side, our base attack is 152 attack power, 41% critical hit chance, 207% critical damage, and a 25% damage bonus. So let's find a way to increase the stats. First, we're going to do Spellbinder. Then we're going to take a drink. Okay, now look over to the right side. 299 attack power, 65% critical hit chance now, and 35% damage bonus by tacking on Spellbinder. Now, we do have a negative 30% damage reduction, so I do want to go ahead and throw that out there. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Gauntlet Legends Challenge, where we will be competing against every single gauntlet in this marathon, and hopefully you guys are going to be excited for it as I am. We're going to see how many records we can break with this, so let's go ahead and go over the lineup. So the Gauntlet of Legends Challenges are included 3 Tigers, 4 Monks, 4 Loongs and 4 Waters, the Valiant 6, Shadow Assembly, Collective Strength, Monkey Mind, Brothers of May, and Relic holders. So let's go ahead and kick things off with 3 Tigers. So let's go ahead and go over the lineup. So first off, we are going up against Tiger Vanguard, the father, Mad Tiger, and Tiger Vanguard, the son. All right, guys, with all that said and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this challenge. I will see you guys in there. All right, here we go against Tiger Vanguard, the father. So first things first, I'm going to do Rock Solid. Spellbinder, take a drink, well, and get hit. That wasn't part of the plan, but it is what it is. Oh, boy. I forgot how fast he attacks, you know? All right, let me go ahead and do that. That way I can get him to back off just for a minute because he was starting to get on my everlasting nerve. Little bit of double smash dance just for him. And that should be it. Yep, that's it for Tiger Vanguard, the father. We are moving on to Mad Tiger. All right, here we go against Mad Tiger, and we have to be careful. So we're going to go ahead and dodge this. And then he jumps. All right. Jumps twice. All right, now we can do everything. Okay, now that we're safe. And I did that way too early. That is my fault. Come on. Focus, Roman. Okay, let me go ahead and take a drink here. Little bit of see-through right there. Smash dance. Well, I didn't get a see-through right there, but we're going to finish him off anyway. Oh, no, we're not either. Okay, now we're going to finish him off. Down goes Mad Tiger. Moving on to Tiger Vanguard. All right, here we go against Tiger Vanguard. All right, waiting on him. Okay. Little buddy. Spellbinder, and take a drink. And watch out for the tiger. Nope. Oh, he hit me. He hit me. How dare him. Wow. That's crazy. He's already halfway done. And I didn't get a see-through again. How dare him. And that's it. Down goes Tiger Vanguard. I feel pretty confident. Let's see how we did. All right, there we go. 1 record down, guys. We completed 3 Tigers in just 1 minute and 35 seconds. Total damage dealt, 61,508. Highest damage dealt was 3,375. Critical damage dealt, 45,432. 73.9% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely amazing. And we have a long video ahead of us. So we already took down 3 Tigers. Now we're moving on to the next challenge. I will see you guys over there. Okay, everybody, welcome to our very next challenge, which is the 4 Monks. So let's not hesitate. Let's go ahead and go over the lineup. So first off, we are going up against non-pure, non-void, non-able, and non-white. All right, guys, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into the challenge. Wish me luck. All right, here we go against non-pure. So I'm going to get little buddy out. I'm going to get Spellbinder, and then I'm going to take a drink. All right, it's time to party. Little bit of see-through. And hopefully this takes him out. Is my Weaver's Needle gonna attack? There we go. Down goes non-pure. Moving on to non-void. All right, here we go against non-void. So I'm not gonna do anything too special. Just gonna do Spellbinder. Take a drink. I tried to do a see-through right there, but unfortunately I missed. Oh my gosh, I hate him. There we go. All right. He kind of got the better of me on that one, not gonna lie. There we go. All right, now I can get him stuck. There we go. That's kind of the cheese with him. All right, down goes non-void. Moving on to non-able. All right, here we go against non-able. So hopefully I can get him stuck in the see-through groove. All right, nice. Finish off. All right. There we go. And yep, that should be it. Or pretty close to it. And that's it. All right, down goes non-able. Now, last but not least, moving on to non-white. Okay, here we go against non-white to finish it off. So, Spellbinder, take a drink. Pillar stance. What an attack. Ow. Ah! Okay, you know what? Okay, okay. All right. He's been doing his homework on me. Respectable. There we go. Little bit of see-through. More see-through. And that's it for non-white. Okay, I have a pretty good feeling that that's a record. Boom, baby, 2 for 2. We just now broke another record under the 4 monks challenge. We defeated the 4 monks in just 1 minute and 44 seconds. Total damage dealt, 79,061. Highest damage dealt, 4,726. Critical damage dealt, 63,862. 80.8% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely insane. Again, hopefully we can keep this rhythm up. We already broken 2 records. Let's see how many more we can break with this build. I will see you guys over at 4 Longs of 4 Waters. Okay, everybody, welcome back to our next challenge, which is the 4 Longs of 4 Waters. And again, we're not going to hesitate. Let's go ahead and go over the lineup. So first off, we are going up against Red Long, Black Long, Cyan Long, and Yellow Long. All right, guys, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into the challenge. Wish me luck. All right, here we go against Red Long. So first off, little buddy, Spellbinder, and take a drink. All right, let's go slay a dragon. Okay, I just want to make for sure that wasn't going to hit us. Wow, he's already down already. All right, the Red Long cheat code, I like to call it. Ah! Oh, he's down already. I don't know if Weaver's Needle is just like taking him out like that, but hey, I'll take it. But down goes Red Long, moving over to Black Long. All right, here we go against Black Long. So, Spellbinder, take a drink, and let's have some fun. Make sure we dodge out of that. Light attack combo. And right up the booty cheeks. Down goes Black Long. Moving over to Cyan Long. All right, here we go against Cyan Long himself. So first, we're gonna dodge out of this. Spellbinder. And then perfect dodge out of that. Okay, here we go. Watch out for his tail. Oh, okay. Well, all right, he's just gonna attack me with a sword. All right. Light attack combo. I was trying to do a see-through right there, but that didn't come to fruition. Oh, okay, so that's not a see-through. I got it. Little bit of see-through right there, and that should finish him off. Yep, and that's it for Cyan Long, and actually, he almost beat us there, so we got to be careful. All right, here we go against Yellow Long. So first things first, Rock solid. Spellbinder, dive forward and take a drink. Okay. Light attack combo. Little bit of see-through right there. Perfect dodge. Wow, I couldn't land it. Nice little attack right there. Little bit of see-through. Oh, he dodged that. He's just letting me know he's the see-through master. Okay. Little bit of see-through right there. Oh, he see-through me back. How dare him. More see-through. And that's it for Yellow Long. All right, let's see how we did. Look at that, guys. We are 3 for 3. We conquered another record. So we managed to beat 4 Longs of 4 Waters in just 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Total damage dealt, 132,667. Highest damage dealt was 13,091. Critical damage dealt, 80,840. 60.9% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely wrecking havoc on these gauntlets already. I'm excited. Let's get ready for the next challenge. I will see you guys over there. Okay, everybody, welcome to the next challenge, which is the Valiant 6. So we are going to have a little bit of competition on this one because this challenge does get a little crazy, especially where we're technically going up against 6 opponents. So let's go ahead and go over the lineup. So first off is Quickest Fire and Fastest Wind, Cloudy Mist and Misty Cloud, and top takes bottom and bottom takes top. All right, guys, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into it. Wish me luck. All right, here we go against these 2 knuckleheads. So first, I'm going to do Spellbinder. Watch out for the head. Watch out for that. All right, and take a drink. And we're going to take a little bit of fire damage here, but I don't care. All right, he's going to run away from us and throw fire all over the place. So there is a vessel that helps prevent the fire damage. And you get it on chapter 1. That would help out a lot, but that's if you're going for like a no-hit challenge, but by all means, that's just not for me. And, okay. Okay, an imaginary explosion killed me, that's awesome. Well, it didn't kill me, but it hurt me. Okay, let me go ahead and take a couple swigs. Now I gotta wait out for him. And you guys already know what I'm gonna do to him. Look at that. I'm telling you, that's what I mean about glass cannon, man. You barely even get nicked and like half your health is gone. All right. There we go. And that should be it. And that's it for Quickest Fire and Fastest Wind. Moving on to Misty Cloud and Cloudy Mist. All right, here we go against these 2. So I'm actually going to do little buddy right here. Back up, Spellbinder, and take a drink. I wanted to try something a little bit different. There we go. Because usually he nails me with that. Uh-oh, look away. Okay. Thrust. Little bit of more thrusting, and oh my goodness. Okay. Little bit of see-through right there. Now he's gone. Hit him. And that should be it. Down goes Cloudy Mist and Misty Cloud. All right, here we go against these 2. So, Spellbinder and take a drink. Of course he's gonna hit me. So, take 2 drinks. All right, come here, you. Gotta watch out for that. Dive forward a little bit. Light attack combo. Okay, we're already on the 2nd level. Or 2nd phase, whatever you want to call it. And the ball is stuck. The ball is stuck. I wonder. Are you kidding me? Oh, whoa. There it is. Man, that's gonna hurt my time, though. That's crazy. That sucks. But it is what it is. And I caught that on the recorder, too. So, I guess the update hasn't fixed everything, you know? But it is what it is. I couldn't lock onto him fast enough. I couldn't lock onto her fast enough. Okay. I really hate this challenge. I hate this gauntlet. Oh my goodness. I think they're gonna beat me. Nope. Okay, cool. Man, that hesitation gets me. All right, I'm tired of dealing with these guys. You're gone. Oh, and I couldn't lock onto her. Oh my goodness. I am just dealing with a lot right now. Okay. All right, here we go. And that should be it. Yep. Woo, that was a close one. Top takes bottom and bottom takes top. All right, well, guys, it looks like we're not going to break a record on that one. We had a lot of stuff going up against us, but that was crazy. The ball getting stuck onto the wall right there, not to mention I was getting hit all over the place. This gauntlet was probably the worst one I'm going to be doing in this video, but hey, we gave it our all. It's still pretty good, but I did show you guys, however, how bad the defense is. So I do want to fair warn you with this build. You do have the potential of getting one-shotted, and it's not very fun, but let's go ahead and go over the stats. So, we defeated the Valiant 6 in 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Total damage dealt, 82,219. Highest damage dealt, 5,325. Critical damage dealt, 63,376. 77.1% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely insane on the damage aspect of it, but we have more challenges to go, so hopefully we can keep it up. I will see you guys over at the next challenge. Okay, everybody, welcome to Shadow Assembly, which is another gauntlet that I hate, but I don't hate it as much as the Valiant 6, and I'm glad that we got that over with. So let's go ahead and go over the lineup. So first off, we are going up against Centipede Guai, Baw-Li-Guhh-Baw, the Poison Frog, Beetle Commander, Violet Spider, the Scorpion Lord, and Emerald Armed Mantis. Okay, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into the challenge. Wish me luck. All right, here we go as we kick off Shadow Assembly. You know, I wonder if the time starts with that little intro. I never looked into that. Okay, here we go. Dodge 3 times, light attack combo, hit him in the face. Well, I was trying to do something there, but I failed miserably. He's gonna scream. All right. And we finish off with the pillar stance. Down goes Centipede Guai, moving on to the Poison Frog. All right, here we go against the Poison Frog. So first things first, a little bit of rock solid, that way he doesn't kick us out of it. He's gonna try to grab you. Oh, nope, he's gonna try to belly splash you. Even better. Well, I got stuck on the poison right there. Okay. All right, there we go. Finish off light attack combo. And there we go. Down goes the Poison Frog. Moving on to Beetle Commander. All right, here we go against Beetle Commander. So we're not doing anything too special, just a little bit of Spellbinder and a little bit of drinking, and we're going to be doing a lot of thrusting. All right. A little bit of see-through. More see-through. And that's it. Down goes Beetle Commander. Moving on to Violet Spider. All right, here we go with this beautiful 8-legged freak. So, I'm just going to do Spellbinder, take a drink, back up a little bit, look at the seam. 1, dodge, and dodge again. Hit once, dodge again. There we go. See, I'm getting better. Because that used to hit me like every single time. Ah, come on. No way I'll land this. Nice. Oh, come on. Well, it knocked her down before she could do this. Finish it. Oh, I guess I did hit her. I didn't think I hit her, but this is a very bad sight. I hate this sight. Wow. All right, here we go with my good old buddy Scorpion Lord. All right. You guys know the drill by now. Dodge. Hit twice. Dodge forward. There we go. Oh! It didn't register. I hit the circle button. Ah, well. We're gonna keep going. Or B button. I forgot. I got an Xbox controller now. Take my testing. Little bit of see-through. Thrusting. More thrusting. And that's it for Scorpion Lord. Moving on to Emerald Arm Mantis. Okay, we have to be extremely quick right here, and we cannot make any mistakes. So, little buddy. Spellbinder. Red eyes. Take a drink. Nope. See? I still don't got that down all the way. Man. But see what I mean about the defense? The defense is buns on this build. What am I getting stuck on? Like, I feel a little sluggish right now. There we go. And that's it for Emerald Arm Mantis. We got lucky on that see-through at the end. Okay, not a bad time at all. So, we managed to defeat Shadow Assembly in just 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Total damage dealt 117,166. Highest damage dealt was 4,450, but that's a little misleading in a way, and I forgot to mention this on the previous gauntlets that, remember, sometimes you do double the attacks and it's not calculating that whole thing as one whole attack, which I don't think is kind of fair. Critical damage dealt 91,969, 78.5% of critical damage was dealt to our opponents, which is amazing. I still really like this build, but again, you got to watch out because you are made out of glass. As you can see, I had a lot of close calls within that gauntlet. So, with all that said, we're going to move on to the next gauntlet. I will see you guys over there. Okay, everybody, we are about to start the Collective Strength Gauntlet, and I cannot wait to jump into this because it's a little bit of a rest gauntlet for me. This is one of my favorite gauntlets, so hopefully we can fly by this. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over the lineup. So first off, we are going up against Wandering White, aka Big Baby, Tiger Vanguard, Non-Able, Yin Tiger, Scorpion Lord, and Yellow Loong. Alright guys, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into the challenge. Wish me luck. Alright, here we go against Big Baby himself. So, first things first. Little bit of see-through, little bit of rock solid, little bit of Father of Stones. And you know what? Why not get little buddy involved? Spellbinder, get away from me. Okay, we'll take that all day. Here we go. Don't forget see-through. That way he doesn't headbutt you. Let's get some focus points. Oh no, he hit me. He hit me. He must pay for that. Take this. And down goes Big Baby. Moving on to Tiger Vanguard. All right, here we go against Tiger Vanguard. So let's wait for his 3-point attack. 1, 2, and tres. Spellbinder, take a drink. Make sure you're in thrust stance. Oh, he's roaring. Why is he roaring? It's too early for that. Too early for him to roar. Uh-oh. Little bit of thrusting. More thrusting. Oh, boy. You know, I'm a little bit too aggressive. I realize this. Finish off a light attack combo. And down goes Tiger Vanguard. Moving on to Non-Able. All right, here we go against Non-Able. Now, we got to be really careful against him. He's a little bit tricky. Oh, no. All right. I was actually worried. Now, I was going to lose the see-through groove right there, but I'm so glad that I didn't. And bye-bye to non-able. Moving on to Yin Tiger. All right, let's get things started with Yin Tiger. Now, he's kind of a sport. He actually lets us get ready, you know? Okay, I don't know how that wasn't a see-through, but it is what it is. Okay. There we go. That was a good attack right there. Watch out for that. All right. Okay. Swing and a miss. Little love tap. 2 love taps. Dodge backwards. Dodge to the side. Finish off a light attack combo. What? Little bit of see-through. All right. Oh, I thought I was gonna finish it. And there we go. Down goes Yin Tiger. I wanted to save the focus points for Scorpion Lord. Okay, time to face my good buddy, Scorpion Lord. Let's go ahead, get Spellbinder. Let's go ahead and take a drink. You know, maybe if we ask him to drink with us, maybe he wouldn't be so mad. All right. Let him do the spin-a-rooney. Uh-oh. Oh, he didn't attack me 3 times like he normally does. No. Nice. No, I can't believe I did that. All right, let's take a drink. Watch out. And down goes Scorpion Lord. Moving on to Yellow Long. All right, let's have some fun here. So, first up, we are gonna do Rock Solid, Little Buddy, Dive Forward, Spellbinder, and take a drink. All that respectfully. Okay, let's get it. Uh-oh. All right. Took a couple of hits there, but not that big of a deal. Okay. Right in the face. Little bit of see-through. Uh-oh. Whoa, what was that? And that's it for Yellow Long. All right, let's see how we did. Well, I know for a dang fact that that is a record because I think our record for collective strength was like 5 minutes and some change. Guys, we just completed collective strength in just 3 minutes and 38 seconds. I don't think this record is ever going to be beaten unless someone does a one-shot challenge. That is absolutely insane. This is the best time ever on collective strength. That is absolutely crazy. I didn't even realize that we were moving through the gauntlet that quick. However, let's go ahead and go over the stats. Total damage dealt, 162,330. Highest damage dealt was 9,391. Again, a little bit of misleading because the staff does do double damage sometimes. Critical damage dealt, 118,265. 72.9% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely insane. Again, what can I say? This is an extremely hard-hitting build, and I think every single one of you guys will fall in love with it, and I'm glad that I'm bringing it for the 4,000 subscriber marathon. I think it definitely deserved it by now. But with that said, we have a few more challenges left, so let's go ahead and get on it. I will see you guys over there. Okay, everybody, welcome to the Monkey Mind Gauntlet Challenge, where we are only going up against 2 opponents, and they are Stone Monkey and the Gray Sage's Broken Shell. All right, guys, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into the challenge. Wish me luck. All right, here we go against Stone Monkey. I'm going to go ahead and get Spellbinder. I'm going to go ahead and take a drink. And we're going to watch out for this. A little bit of see-through right there. Watch out for the rocks. 1, 2, 3. And, all right. Let's get it started. Light attack combo. Hit him on purpose. 1, 2. That way he never grabs us. Light attack combo. All right, now his brother's coming out. Uh-oh. Oh no! I used that way too soon. Okay. All right. Watch out for Stone Monkey. Treat that like it's a bullseye. All right. I'm going to continue to hit him. Even though that he is regenerating at this point. Little bit of see-through. Little bit of thrusting. He's going to disappear on us. I'm going to get away from that. Okay. Little bit of more thrusting. More thrusting. All right. And last thrust. Oh, what? Okay, now last thrust, and Stone Monkey goes down. Moving on to the Great Sage's Broken Shell. All right, here we go against the Great Sage's Broken Shell. So first, let him get his jumps out of the way. 1, 2. He's gonna jump one more time. I'm gonna get Little Buddy out. I'm gonna get Spellbinder, and I'm gonna take a drink. All right. Oh shoot! I wasn't ready for it. I'm gonna jump in the circle. That way I can reap the benefits. All right, he's taunting me. It's okay. That'll hit him out of it. Ow. All right. There we go. Nice little attack right there. Little bit of thrusting. Uh-oh. Watch out for the flying Nimbus. Of course, he's going to try to use my favorite move against me, but we're not going to let him. Ow. Little bit of see-through. Backing off a little bit. Watch out for that. Uh-oh. Ow! Watch out of the way. Oh, God. Ah! Of course, it wouldn't be the Great Sage's Broken Shell without that stupid move, but I deserve it. I actually thought he was going to do the other rock solid move, but he didn't do it. It's perfectly fine. All right. All right, there we go. There we go. And that's it for the Great Sage's Broken Shell. That was fun. New record, another one, guys. That is crazy. So, we defeated Monkey Mind in just 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Total damage dealt, 93,515. Highest damage dealt, 3,482. Critical damage dealt, 67,380. 72.1% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely insane. We are on a roll, guys. I think that's, what, 5 records that we shattered? Absolutely amazing. We are on a huge historic run. And guess what's next? Brothers of May. That is where last time I did HellBinder, you guys already know the 3 6s was the deal. So let's see if we could beat that challenge as well and finally get rid of the curse. I will see you guys over there. Okay, guys, here we go. We just have 2 gauntlets left, and there's no room to hesitate here. So let's go ahead and go over the lineup against Brothers of May, and let's see if we can finally beat this record. So we are going up against White-Clad Noble, Yellow Robe Squire, Green-Capped Martialist, thank you so much for the correction, Venom Daoist, Pelhack Stalwart, and Erlang the Sacred Divinity. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and hop into the challenge. Wish me luck. All right, here we go against White-Clad Noble. So, let's go ahead. Spellbinder, take a drink, and watch out of the way. Drink, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. All right. Light attack combo. Another light attack combo. Another light attack combo. He likes that 2-piece and a soda. Another light attack combo. And thrust stance to finish it off. And down goes White-Clad Noble. Moving on to Yellow Robe Squire. All right, here we go against Yellow Robe Squire. He likes to play dirty, so we're gonna get Little Buddy out. You are not getting me with that. Usually he gets me with that almost every time. Okay, he is gonna get me with that though. And he's gonna get me with that. Okay, whatever. I'm still happy. A little bit of thrusting. Wait for his arms. See through, and that should be it. Okay, now it's it. Down goes Yellow Robe Squire. Moving on to Green Cap Martialist. All right, here we go against Green Cap Martialist. So for the longest time, I've been calling this guy Green Cape Martialist. And that's where I kept on messing up, because where in the world does he have a green cape? That should have been a thing from the start. Okay. Oh, I didn't think he was going to attack. All right. This is the first phase. I was hoping that we can get into the second phase already, or third phase. Whatever. I lose count on this guy. All right. Practice my see-throughs. Because why not? Uh-oh. The hesitation got me. Okay. A little bit of thrusting. Twirl it around. All right. Another see-through. All right. Dodging out of the way. After this, he should be coming. No! I did it way too soon. That's on me. He's gonna try to hit me. More thrusting. Waiting for him. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink because he got the better of me. All right. Yeah, I really like this new update. Everything just looks more realistic, especially with the flyer and everything. All right, here we go against Venom Daoist. First things first, give him the rock solid. And then Spellbinder and then take a drink. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. You know, I never started out fighting him like this. Okay. I actually kind of liked it. Feels a little bit more smoother, you know? There we go. He's caught in the see-through groove. Get him in the big toe. I'm going to save the focus points for Pellax. Okay. All right. And that's it for Venom Daoist. Now we are more than ready for Pellax. All right, here we go against Pellax. So, again, don't take him lightly because, especially in this build, he can definitely one-shot us. All right. Here we go. Okay. Up again. Okay. I'm losing my focus points. Okay. Oh my gosh. I had no choice. I had to do that. But wow, he's almost done. Now he's done. Down goes Pellax. That's why I said, man, you got to be careful because he can one-shot you. All right, here we go. The Grand Enchilada. So I'm going to go ahead and take a drink. I'm going to wait on Spellbinder just for a minute, and there's a reason why. Okay. Because I want little buddy. This is bull. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a couple sips. Let's dodge these. Spellbinder. Oh my gosh, I forgot to get little buddy after just telling you guys what I was doing. Oh well. Not a good game plan by me. Not afraid to admit it. All right. Good little light attack combo. Okay, not fair. Not good. I gotta drink everything. I got no choice. Again, defense definitely not the best thing. Brother. Okay. Okay, if he beats us, not that big of a deal. That's what life-saving strand is for. Wow, what an attack.
None ever dared to turn the world upside down.
Oh, I thought he was gonna, like, jump up and do that. Yeah, that right there. That's what I thought he was gonna do. He caught me off guard. All right. We don't got life-saving strand back, so we have to be careful. And we don't have Guanyan's willow leaf. How was that not a see-through? Not falling for that. But how was that not a see-through? All right.
From the sky, my sword sweeps.
Okay. There's the diamond. Waving the hand. Bro, how? Every single time. Dude, I hit circle. All right, there we go. Knock him out of that. More see-through. Double smash dance. Knock him out of it. All right. Okay. I got robbed of a see-through. All right, I gotta take a drink, but I gotta wait. Okay, now's my chance. Okay. And that's it for Erlang. Oh my goodness. That was a very tough fight. Let's see how we did. All right. We completed total damage dealt 138,805. Highest damage dealt 9,602. Critical damage dealt 104,084. Again, absolutely amazing build. We absolutely took it to him. And you know, it probably would have ended a whole lot faster if I didn't die right there. However, we gave it our all, and that's the thing about this build. You are a glass cannon. You have a lot of attack power, but sadly, you're like negative 30-some points of damage reduction. So yeah, you are going to get one-shotted or you're going to get beat up. So I do highly recommend having life-saving strand as your backup. But with all that said, guys, we have one final challenge of this marathon. And sadly, good things must come to an end. I will see you guys over there. All right, guys, here we go with the final challenge of the video, and not to mention of this 4,000 subscriber marathon. Just wanted to take the time out to thank you guys. I have a huge appreciation for every single one of you guys that made this happen. I love you guys. And with all that said, let's go ahead and bring this on home. So, with Relic holders, our battles are going to include Black Bear Guai, Yellow Wind Sage, Yellow Brow, 100-odd Daoist Master, Yaksha King, and Erlang Shen. All right, guys. With all that said, let's go ahead and hop into the challenge. Wish me luck. Okay, everybody, let's kick things off with Black Bear Guai. Let's strap on our tool belt. All right, let's get it. Oh, I didn't even lock onto him. And yeah, he was a little bit far away for that see-through. Not for that one, though. Okay, now he's gonna run away from us. Hopefully I can finish off this light attack combo. And I got it. All right, another light attack combo. That knocked it down. Double smash dance. Okay. Sometimes that knocks him out of it and sometimes it doesn't. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink, because we're going to get 2 refills anyways. All right. And there's one more. Pillar stance. Now. And that's how you hit him. And that should be it. All right. Down goes Black Bear Guai. Moving on to Yellow Wind Sage. All right, here we go against Yellow Wind Sage. Let's get it. So first, we gotta dodge all 4 of these. Spellbinder, and I'm actually gonna back up. Yep, that way he doesn't hit us with that. I'm also gonna take a drink. Okay, let's get it. All right, now we begin. Oh, There we go. A little bit of a perfect dodge right there. We're just attacking his ankles. All right. I hope he doesn't glitch. And all right, that's cool. Oh, he missed. I don't know how he missed, but I'll take it. All right, roll forward. We're gonna finish light attack combo. He's gonna jump, so are we. And then we're gonna dodge at the last second. Finish off light attack combo, followed by a thrust stance, and then we're gonna finish it off. And that's it for Yellow Wind Sage. Moving on to Yellow Brow. All right, here we go against Yellow Brow. Hopefully, we make this pretty quick. Take a drink, Spellbinder. All right, and we are just gonna continuously attack him. Uh-oh. Except for whenever he turns gold. That's crazy. We were still able to hurt him even though that he was in the gold form, which is pretty amazing. I mean, if you ask me. All right. Okay, this is where things get tricky. We're gonna finish our light attack combo, follow by a double smash dance to knock him out of it. Roll forward. Light attack combo again. We're gonna finish it off. And that's it for Yellow Brow. Moving on to 100-odd Daoist Master. All right, here we go against 100-odd Daoist Master. So, I'm actually gonna go plain right here. Just for a little bit, okay? Gotta watch out for a sword. Oh, I hit circle, but for some reason it didn't work. Okay. Okay, here. All right, that's where he tries to grab us. Not bad, if you ask me. We don't even have HellBinder, or Spellbinder. Ow. Okay. That wasn't fair. Okay, now he's going to attack us. 1, 2, 3, dodge. Finish off light attack combo. All right. He should be going into the ground pretty soon. And then I'm just going to use Weaver's Needle on him. And then Spellbinder. I'm also going to take a drink. And I'm actually going to wait for this whole interaction before I use Weaver's Needle. I like to use it after the cutscene. Okay, here we go. Ah, I hit circle, but it just didn't register. No matter. Here, hold this for me. Okay. Now we can go take him downtown, guys. Okay. Ow. And that, oh wow, 10,209, absolutely astonishing. Moving on to Yaksha. All right, here we go with our twin. So we have to be very careful against Yaksha. Nope. 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 Over the shoulder. And one more spinneroonie. Okay, here we go. Whoa, I didn't get my see-through and my game glitched. Gotta watch out for that. Watch out for that. Okay. There's my see-through. Where have you been all my life? Okay. And that. See what he's gonna do. He does the spin. I'm gonna attack. See-through. Okay. Okay. Pillar stance. Go ahead and hurt him. Because I need to take a drink. Woohoo! And that's it for Yaksha King. Alright guys, moving on to Erlang Shen. Let's get it. Okay everybody, let's bring this home. So, first thing I'm going to do Rock solid, then Spellbinder, and then take a drink. I needed the little extra room. Okay, looks like he's going with this variation. All right, he's gonna spin 4 times, and number 4. Okay, there's that. The double shoulder grab. I hit him with the double smash dance. Okay. I'm gonna stay close to him because of his thunder. Light attack combo. And that's it for the first phase. Now it's time for the second phase. I'm gonna open up with a see-through. Another see-through. Perfect dodge. Okay, take a drink. Dodge that. Okay, here we go. Light attack combo. Okay. Stay close to him. Okay. He does that 3 times. He does that. I need to take a drink because he hit me. Okay. There's that. Double smash dance. I'm going to take a drink again. Okay, here we go. Watch out for the whip. I tried to finish light attack combo, and I actually didn't mean to do that. Okay. Nice. And that's it. And down goes Erlang Shen. All right, let's see how we did. 7 minutes and 19 seconds. Absolutely crazy. And to be honest with you, I kind of blame myself for that. I feel like we would have done a lot better if I would have just beat up 100-odd Daoist Master in his gold form like I usually do. I just wanted to try something a little different. I mean, by all means, I'm having a little fun. It's a marathon, right? So, let's go ahead and go over the stats. We defeated Relic holders in just 7 minutes and 19 seconds. Total damage dealt, 234,436. Highest damage dealt was 10,209. And I know that we did that specifically against 100-odd Daoist Master. Critical damage dealt, 165,390. 70.5% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely insane. And you guys know I rave about this build. This build is one of the hardest hitting builds in the game. And honestly, it's a lot of fun to use. But one con with it, you have to be extremely careful because whenever you take hits, you'll lose your life in no time. Like, we had a close call just right there against Erlang. So, and not to mention we did die against Erlang the first time. So, it is what it is. But to be honest with you, I highly recommend this build. This marathon was great. Hopefully, you guys had a fun time as I did, that we completed every single gauntlet. And we even managed to break a few personal records, which is absolutely amazing. Like collective strength, I don't think I'm ever touching that unless I finally create the one-shot builds, but it's not really my style. But what do you guys think? You guys think that this is one of the best builds of all time? You let me know down in the comments section. That'd be greatly appreciated. And also let me know in the comments section that you guys were here past the 4,000 subscriber mark and you guys contributed. It means everything to me. Thank you guys so much for pushing Roman Wolf Gaming where it is today. And I'm going to go ahead and leave off with this. Please be cool with everybody out there. You have no idea what people are going through. A little bit of love, kindness, and respect goes a long way, and it's absolutely free to give. So why not give it? Let's make a difference in this world. Let's spread around as much positivity as humanly possible. And also want to let you guys know, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Don't ever forget that. And thank you guys for building this community to where it is today. We are finally past 4,000. I'm going to make a post later on today. You guys let me know what you guys want the next goal to be. And I can't wait for this voting results. So, until next time, guys, let's go ahead and head over to the outro. Everybody be safe. Hey everybody, it's Roman Wolf, just catching you at the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more, as well as leave comments down below. And if you have no idea what you want to comment, just give yourself a shout out. You guys earned it. Also, don't forget to put in the comment section of how you guys felt about this marathon. With all that said, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.